Alright, it's your boy Shake. Now, in this video, I'm using the AA-12. And I know some people are going to look at this and say, you know, why the hell is he using the AA-12? And as you see right there, that double kill, you know, initially I thought, you know, oh man, I'm being a little cheap. But the thing is, these guys that we're playing against, in the prior match, they had the noob tubes going rampant. It was like the noob tube was running wild on Modern Warfare 2. And I'm trying to figure out ways to defend myself. So I've decided to maybe you know, pick up an AA-12, which I deemed as a pretty cheap shotgun a long time ago. Decided to use it this time around. Maybe I can get close. I'm using Marathon, Stopping Power, and Ninja, you know, just so I can get nice and close to the guys that are, you know, noob tubing at me. And I figured if I get close enough, maybe it'd be harder for them to noob tube me. So that's kind of the strategy I'm going with in this round. You're going to see a lot of the AA-12. It's basically in regards to the guys that have been chucking noob tubes the whole time. And I'm doing this to not teach them a lesson, but mainly to try to win the match. I mean, these guys beat us pretty bad the first time, chucking noob tubes the whole time. And then this time I decided to bring out the AA-12. My teammates, unfortunately, are not necessarily that good. They don't have the skills to, you know, pick up the slack that I'm delivering here. And it's like, I'm doing the best that I can. Really, I'm really doing the best that I can to defend myself against these noob tubes. Now, some people are gonna tell me, you know, use a blast shield. Blast shield takes away your map. You don't know where the bullets are coming from, you know, and you know that's already a problem. The fact that it takes away something, and then it doesn't even defend you. 90% of the time, I still die using a blast shield. So the noob tubes have been running wild. I'm using the AA-12 to defend against it, and I've learned that, you know, this AA-12 in my hands can be, in the wrong hands, AA-12 can be a definite problem, you know, for most people. But you know, here it is. The noob tube has been killing me pretty much the entire time I've been playing this round, and so I'm getting my absolute revenge against these guys with this AA-12. Now you see, you're gonna notice a few times the noob tube is gonna come across and introduce itself to me, and I'm going to have to deal with it. And as the match gets closer to the end of the round, I can't necessarily determine whether or not I'm gonna win it. So I take this guy down and I go back, you know, and here it is again. The noob tube kills me, and I know, you know, I'm using the AA-12, but you know, it's got to be done. I don't know what else to do to get in on these guys and take them down before they noob tube me, you know. But I mean, we're playing team deathmatch. I mean, the noob tube, I can understand maybe domination, but you guys are just chucking tubes now, and you have to resort to cheap measures yourself just to make it work. But is the AA-12 really that cheap though?
I am saving this match.
You know, you still have to get pretty damn close to use it. And you know, since you have to get that close, I mean, it's still a shotgun. I mean, you allow me to get that close to you in the first place. It's not my fault. I could just knife you with Commando Pro, but I don't use Commando Pro all of the time. I use Ninja. So, you know, most of the time people just lunge and knife you. The AA-12 is still going to take at least 2 hits from the AA-12 to kill you, unless your back is turned. You know, so is it really that cheap anyway? And as you can see, I'm using the hell out of my M4A1 with the red dot on it. I use it just as much. I think I might have gotten about equal kills with the M4. If you notice right here, I actually checked up top first before I went around that corner to go find these guys, because have you ever run out to kill a big group of guys and then Right when you're about to kill him, somebody shoots you from behind. You know, so I had to check first to make sure. And with these noob tubes running rampant, it's you gotta make sure you got your back covered. So what do we do? What do we do? What, you know, some of you guys could respond in the comments if anybody does. You know, what is your noob tube defense? You know, and don't tell me to use another noob tube, because I have a class. It's actually called So You Want a Noob Tube. For that precise reason, you know, so you want a noob tube. So now I'm gonna start noob tubing. But you know, I have to get really pissed off and angry to start noob tubing, because I'd rather just play the match the best that I can, you know, as legitimate as I can, you know, without resorting to the noob. Like, here's where Painkiller just, I would have never died if that guy didn't have Painkiller. It would take like 4 shots for my AA-12. The AA-12 is a very weak shotgun, and I know you can spray with it, but hey, you know, you get that close, you know, you're gonna get destroyed by it. At least it doesn't have the range of the Spaz or the range of the Model 18s. Don't tell me they patched the Model 18s. And here's an example of trying to win for your team. The score is tied. I shot down the Harrier. I don't play around. I see a Harrier, I'm shooting it down, especially if it kills me. I don't know why people just constantly die from air support. Or they let air support just dominate their team. They don't care. If I didn't shoot it down, we would have never, you know, had a chance. As you can see, we lose. I didn't defend against the noob tube very well, did I? It's the same guy that killed me before shooting a rocket down.
There's a lot of noob tubes, yeah.
Peace out, YouTube.